do not rob people of the opportunity to help you. This is something that speaks to me personally, and I just wanted to share. I just wanted to speak it for myself once again and share it with you as well. So, you do help people in the time of need, right? You stay with them, you listen to them, you care for them, you provide the space, you hold the space for them, right? You make people feel seen, loved, cared for, and understood. So my question is, why can't you have it for yourself? And I'm not saying it from the perspective of, okay, like, oh, just love yourself. That sure is it's a valid point as well, but here I'm talking mostly in the sense of uh, letting people to do the same for you as you're doing for them. And to my experience, first of all, I've been doing that forever. As long as I remember myself, I would I would I would say that I have something that's known as a savior complex, and I mean, it's not like a big name or something, but basically it's something that that's being understood as. At least I'll explain how I see it. So you help someone. So first of all, you seek traumatized people. You seek traumatized people and you are offering your help. But it's not like you're just offering your help. It's almost like you need to fix them. You need to help them. So by doing that, you're kind of bartering love versus help, right? So it's like you help them and in return they will love you because first of all, that's something that you have never received in childhood. So basically this is fear disguised as love. And I'm not saying that now all your love is coming from the place of fear, but let's say the technique you use to obtain that love is very very well so could be coming from that place. So basically you are afraid of being left alone so much that you are like selling what people will buy. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing or it's a good thing. It's just something that is basically all we are doing is neglecting ourselves. We are doing that. We are neglecting ourselves. We are doing hard drugs. We are neglecting ourselves. We are chasing, money. We are neglecting ourselves. So basically we are distracting ourselves from ourselves, focusing on others so that they can give something to us what we really need. So we are kind of bypassing the big chunk of the internal work that we have to be doing. While this is valid, but by doing that, you are placing your own happiness, your own satisfaction with life. Basically, you're placing something important in the hands of other people, and that is like never good because it's not like you can't trust them. It's just that things happen. Things happen, and nobody owes anyone anything. So, and I mean, I've seen a lot of people do that and then be disappointed and say, "Oh my God, all women are like this, or men are like that. Everyone's terrible. I'm done." Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, but you're just shifting the blame at this point. You are just, and by shifting the blame, you are never giving yourself an opportunity to learn, to grow into something better, to understand yourself better. So anyway, off the tangent now. So why do you help people? Why do you care for people so much? But then why don't you let them do the same for you? And in my opinion, that's merely to stay in control, or like, let's say, in seeming control, where you don't let people see at your lowest. So you project the idea that that you are strong. You're always on the up. You're always, available. You're always kind. You're always strong. You're never weak. You're never down. because you are afraid that people will not love you when you are not convenient for them. Because being vulnerable, being sick, being tired, being sad, crying, just needing someone, you see it as a burden because that's what you've been taught, right? Because the people who raised you, or I don't know, like experiences before, basically told you that if you do that, you'll be a burden because that's how they treated you, right? But at the same time, yeah, they did, but that's, how do I say? That's not how the world operates, right? There are people who can love you and who will love you because you are lovable, right? Yeah. So basically, you see being needy as a burden. So that's why you're trying to shield other people from seeing that side of you. But at the same time, you give them that because that's what people need, right? So you are both needed because you need to be needed, right? You need to be chosen. You need to be important in somebody's life. That's where you draw your self-worth from. At least that's how it works for me. I used to get, I think, really upset when I would not be needed in in a difficult time, because it's like it's the only thing that I can do, right? I'm a savior. I help people. I show up when they need me. That's the only thing that I can do. And then they don't need it. So then what the fuck I am, right? My whole identity is now ruined. I don't know who I am. I don't know what am I doing. So, yeah, so you might think that if they see you at your worst or when you're weak, they might change their opinion of you. And you can't have that because you think in your head that you're already walking on thin ice, right? You are already working so hard, pumping that, care and love and affection, just all directions, so that the people can see you and just kind of accept you. But again, you're selling them the image, right? It's not you. Not entirely, right? You are not brought here on this earth to just save people, just save around and just walk around and save people, right? You also need some of that. But you see it as a flaw inherently. I hope you understand what I'm saying, but because it's really difficult, but it really speaks to me. It's really what I've been doing my whole life. And so essentially you're trying hard to like give people what they want to make them stay. And you may love them for who they are, but the problem is you are not letting them love you for who you are, because you are just showing them the good parts of you, showing them the abundant care and love and whatever you have, which is also not good, which is also lying in a way, which is also deceiving in a way. The larger problem here is that not even that you're deceiving someone, because that can come from a good place, really. I know that you may be a very empathic person. You may love to help. I, for example, love to help. I love to listen. I love to support. I love to care. But at the same time, I do that so much that I lose myself in the process, right? I offer so much of myself, and then I don't let anyone refill me with their energy, or like, I don't know, how do I say, like give me something in return. So I just keep constantly burning out, which is not good. Nobody's benefiting from it. Yeah, so love comes in all forms and ways. And if you're able to give that kind of unconditional love to others, the question is, why can't you have it yourself? Why can't you let other people see you for who you are? Why can't you let other people choose you? Because again, not everyone will choose you. And I know that hurts. I know that you want to be seen and valued and held and loved. But you are not letting that happen. You're preventing other people from doing that. And I mean, someone who had like a upbringing as I did, for example, it is very easy to see silence as rejection. It is very easy to see silence as rejection, right? It is very easy to see that, oh, if you gave a smallest hint, people didn't instantly pick up on that and didn't, instantly run over to you and just smother you in the live on care and holding you up close and like, I don't know, yeah. So basically, they didn't smother you instantly. You kind of retract in your shell again because you thought you're thinking that, okay, they're just like the previous ones. They will hurt me also, or not even hurt me. They'll just not see me because you've been never seen, right? You were never seen. That's the problem here. You tried your best to show people who you are, but they never saw you. And that hurts worse than, I don't know, being called names, let's say. Being ignored, just being dismissed. It hurts, it sucks. So for me, it is very easy to understand silence or be hyper vigilant and just see smallest signs of something as disinterest. Very simple, very easy. So, but at the same time, you are always hyper vigilant. You're always looking out for signs that you will be left alone, that you will be dropped, that you will be dismissed. My point is that don't steal the sorrow from tomorrow. All right? Sitting and thinking about the pain will not make it hurt less. It just will not. All you're doing is hurting yourself now. Why don't you be happy today? And then even if you get hurt tomorrow, fuck it, right? It's not like you can prevent it from happening. And another good point here is that by kind of trying to prevent the pain today, I feel like you are stopping yourself from experiencing joy tomorrow. Because by preventing pain, you may not take the risk. By preventing pain, you may not do something outside of your comfort zone. You may not say something. You may not do something, right? And by stopping yourself, by shielding yourself from pain, you're also shielding yourself from happiness. You can't just receive happiness and not receive pain. Pain is essential. Pain is necessary, right? Everything is understood in comparison. There is no pleasure without pain, right? And vice versa. So I just think this is all a part of human experience and we just have to honor it at this point. There's just nothing else going on. Everything is just it's just one big human experience. And since you are already here, since you are already, I don't know, living life, waking up tomorrow or today or yesterday, you are waking up. So just let yourself be, let yourself feel it, let yourself experience it. Yeah. Because lots of people, they want to give it. I'm sure they do. I've been thinking that, I'm so I'm so profound. I care so much. I love so much. I give so much. Oh, but why people don't give the same to me? Because you don't let them? Okay, but I'm not, hear me out. So I'm not putting entire blame on you, that you are at fault, because that could be a little bit overwhelming, I understand. You just should be open to the possibility of someone supporting you. That's all I have to say, right? Because if you are doing such noble and great and good deeds to others, naturally you would want them to be given or done to you as well. You do deserve good treatment. You do deserve support. You do deserve love, no matter what other people say, no matter what your upbringing says, no matter what your previous past experience says. Everyone deserves love and happiness and support and understanding. The kind of love that you give to others should and must be given to you as well. Yes, if there is nobody else right now around you, yes, it is essential for you to give it to yourself, because you cannot bypass personal growth and just use others so that they can feel, I don't know, your holes. They can feel, I don't know, right? You get what I'm saying. Right. Yeah. Sorry. No, I'm saying that they cannot feel the parts of you that you resist from looking at. Resist? What? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Just let things unfold as they are. Let other people help you. Let other be present in your life as you are present in their lives. By not sharing your struggles, by not letting people be present in your life, by not letting people help you in your time of need, you are not doing anyone a favor. Who are you maintaining an image for? Who? You yourself don't believe it. Other people too blind to see it. Nobody cares. Basically, essentially, nobody cares. So just be yourself. Yeah, be needy if you need to. If it hurts, hurt. But let other people also chip in and support you when you need it. The kinds of burnout you get from only working for others is crazy. And there is no medal for it. There is no achievement. There is no money reimbursement for that. You're just hurting yourself as other people hurted you, Yeah, you're essentially letting them win. Yeah.